Double fidget spin. Roll that motherfucking intro! Quite ironic that I've got a Pokemon fidget spinner and a Batman fidget spinner, seeing as we're doing round 2 of comic book characters versus Pokemon. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to Superhero Wednesday. The day of the week where we talk anything superheroes, and last week we did comic book characters, I always did that as well, versus Pokemon. And I feel like the video did really well. I always say it, I know we're a little channel, and when we get a views, like, 16 odd views, to me that's big, okay? Just let me have it. So I'm going to go for round 2. Hopefully you guys want a round 2. And if you do want a round 3, there's so many more Pokemon we can explore and so many superheroes we can explore. But hit that like button, subscribe, let us know, comment, say, Dad, shut the fuck up. But, and this week, I don't know why I'm bobbing. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Just like last week, we've got 10 comic book characters and 10 Pokemon. I'm going to match them up. I've put them together best I can. I've got a couple of reasons why. But it's up for you guys to decide who wins. So let us know in the comments below. Or however way you want. And yeah, hopefully you did want a part 2. I feel like everything needs a sequel. But let's get started with matchup number 10. Okay, so we've got the Joker. Now the Joker, just hear me out. The Joker will be taking on Jinx. Why? Why Jinx? Because that is a monstrosity of a Pokemon. What the frig is Jinx? Like, it has a skirt. Can you look up the skirt? Why does it look the way it does? Why does it have fan parts? I think Jinx is the only thing in creation that would make the Joker, like, snap him back into sanity. I genuinely think she could do that. As terms of fighting goes, I don't know what would happen. I'll have to give it to Joker, but still. Now this matchup I really, really like. We've got Venom taking on Giratina, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know why I like this. You've got Dragon and Ghost, you've got Alien Symbiote. But I like the idea of Venom going to the distortion world, because Venom is twisted in his own sense and he's chaotic and stuff. And in the distortion world, I think it would make for quite a weird battle. I would have to say Giratina just picks up the win. It's got 2 different forms as well. It's a tough one. Plus, I just really wanted to add Venom and Giratina in this video. Haha! This one is comedy genius. Black Widow taking on Galvantula. Black Widow, spider. He's a spider. Hey! Well, that's why I've done it. No, seriously, she's got tech and stuff. She can shoot out electricity, electric bolts and stuff. Electric spider. Battle of the electric spiders, even though one's just a really hot girl in leather and one's a bug. But I'm going to say Black Widow picks up the win and stomps on Galvantula's head. But it would be quite interesting to see what happens, how she would react to a big yellow spider. We have the Mighty Four taking on Steelix. Now, Steelix, right, is a Pokemon which if you didn't like no Pokemon, you just seen him, you could easily see him in, like, the whole Thor history, mythos, back catalogue of villain monsters. Like, Thor's got, goes against ice dudes, rock dudes, grass dudes, elves, all sorts of crazies. You could easily see Steelix coming from the ground and Thor bucking on the head with Mjolnir. But as to who would win, Steelix is, I really like him. He's one of my favourite Pokemon, top 20. But Thor, I think he would prevail. Oh, yeah, I think Thor would prevail. The single-handedly the most one-sided fight in any of these battles that we've ever done or talked about visuals, okay? Superman versus Caterpie. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know that is unfair. How can you match them two up? But listen to me. There's only one way that Caterpie can win. It's impossible for Superman to win. Superman's got the speed. Caterpie's got string shot. That lowers your speed. So just wrap him up loads. He won't be able to get out. That's tight as anything. Well, he's got the super strength. Well, Caterpie evolves at the Metapod well early. I don't think Superman can punch through a Metapod. That is impossible. Caterpie's picked up this win. Go fuck yourself, Superman. I hate you. You're a wanker. X23 versus Sandslash. just the claws. Sandslash obviously got 2 claws. X23 got the 2 claws. I just think, and he's reasonably fast. She's a lot faster and a lot acrobatic, but he's a ground type, so he's not as easy to just slice through. Chuck an earthquake in at her, but she can heal. Slash, 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 slash. X23 picks up the win on this one, but only just. Okay, the DC universe is messed up, and it's got its fair share of messed up villains. Nightwing taking on Pangoro. Both great fighters. One's dark, one comes from the shadows where his master pretty much lives. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I look at these two and I read Nightwing. I can see Pangoro popping up as a genuine villain. Like Nightwing on the roof, Batman, I've got Pangoro. It all just makes sense in my head. I don't know why. I looked at it, looked at the matchup, I was like, this just makes too much sense. But, again, with the fighting skills, I think Nightwing would just about prevail, but Pangoro would eventually join. Maybe members like the Riddler and Penguin, and he can hang around Bloodhaven. Why the hell not? Now, Iceman. I could have used any ice Pokemon, but I really like the idea of this one. Taking on Glaceon. Battle of the Ice is the icy... Glaceon's a cool evolution, and it's probably the evolution that I talk about least. That's the main reason why I wanted to chuck it in there. But I like the idea of ice against ice. Glaceon can learn a couple more moves that aren't just ice. Iceman, he can, you know, build his little slides and his thingies. He's probably better at fighting when he gets to hand-to-hand combat because Glaceon doesn't have hands, it's got 4 legs. This is a real tough one. This is a very stalemate going on. But just chucking it out there, I'm going to say Iceman, because he can probably call up the X-Men. There's a lot more X-Men than there is evolutions. Iceman. The Green Lantern, the police force of space, taking on Necrozma. Now, don't want to go too much detail with Necrozma. Ultra Beast, is it a Pokemon? Isn't it a Pokemon? Is it the 3rd legendary from Sun and Moon? Does it come from space? The Ultra World, the Ultra Warm, okay, but whatever. That thing looks spacey to me, so I'm going off that basis. He's a space cop. Plus, he looks like he could be a manifestation of Black Hand's Black Ring somewhere along the line, because he's all black. And the colours definitely do the space. So defending, plus again, like Nightwing, he looks like he could pop up in a Green Lantern comic book. It's bizarre. So you got the Green Lantern versus Necrozma. Whatever he imagines with his power ring comes up. Necrozma, really strong, powerful psychic. But no, doesn't beat my boy Green Lantern. Green Lantern will, well, I won't say kick his ass, but he'll just do it in the end. Now this one is just one that I would just sit and watch because I'd love to turn it out. The superhero that I'm going to say is going to win, okay? Well, the anti-hero, whatever you want to call him, he's going to win. It's Deadpool versus Spinda. I'm not disputing that. But if you're not a Pokemon fan, but you're watching these videos, Spinda, for me, is the most pointless, horrible Pokemon. And all it does with its crazy eyes and just shits and does that. And I think Deadpool would maybe really like that, and he would get involved and he would forget that he needs to fight. And it's the won't shut up, weird lunatic against the constantly spinning rabbit. I don't know. I think too much into these, and I would literally sit. I would read it as well. I'd read just these two just spinning it. Deadpool would just start spinning back, wouldn't he? Be like, chimichurri. Or he could just go and pop its head off and carry on with his day. I don't know. Deadpool's too unpredictable. He's gonna win anyway, regardless. And that was it, folks. That was. I don't know why I'm calling you folks. You're not like I'm an old. Folks. Hey, folks. That was another 10 mash-ups. Superheroes or comic book characters versus Pokemon. I've got to stop saying superheroes, I mean comic book characters. Get your words. I was going to say get your lines out. Get your words out. Apart from me always tripping up over my tongue. Hope you guys did enjoy that. Thank you so much for the support lately. The Pokemon videos have been hitting like 3 likes and stuff on. And somebody commented, I don't know if they want to say the name, but commented saying your videos are really good, shouldn't they get more views? That doesn't matter. If you just come and you watch it, if that person's watching this, and you just watch, and you get a good fulfillment out of it, that is awesome. I feel like I've done my job. Thank you everybody though, the support is amazing. I'd love these videos to take up because whilst, you know, comic books are getting huge and Pokemon's got a lot of news coming out, I like to try and stay not out of it, because I do want to talk about it, but you know, instead of just going on the hype, just start making weird videos like this and crazy ones. And plus, it is nerd fantasy to match stuff up like this together. We can take this sort of series anywhere. We don't have to involve Pokemon next time. We can do Dragon Ball Z. We can do any anime. We could do other superhero, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. And we'll go for the Pokemon fidget spinner because I think pretty much Pokemon lost this battle. But peace out.